Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm actually just driving. I just got to hang out with some great people, and I'm on my way to greet some more people. And I've been thinking about something I've been wanting to share with everybody. So I thought, hey, Facebook Live, it's a good place to do it. And I'll probably put this on my website, which is robertbunch.com. But I run into people occasionally that have these big dreams and these big goals, either personally or for business. And honestly, they just don't take action. And let's face it, there's a really good analogy that I love, and that is, let's say there are 5 seagulls, okay, on a pier. And one of the seagulls decides to fly away. How many seagulls are left? Well, most people would answer 4. But the answer is not 4. The answer is actually 5. Just because that one seagull decided to fly away doesn't mean that seagull actually took action, right? So the key to that is to take action, to do something. Maybe it's because, this is that time of year everyone wants to, get healthy or take their business to the next level or take the quality of their relationship with their wife or with their friends to the next level. We've got to come up with something simple that we can do that's actionable and then take action. Something simple. And one of the keys to that is to, boil it down into a simple little step we can all take. So there's a great old saying that I love, and this has really helped me, and I think it'll really help a lot of people. And it's this old saying: you can't do everything, but you can do something. And probably one of the best illustrations of that is if you look at any of the big technology companies like Apple or Microsoft, Google. Pretty much all of them have phones. I'll go with the iPhone because that was the one that I think really sparked the whole revolution back in 2007. We're on the 10-year anniversary of that. If Apple would have waited until everything was perfect, until they knew exactly how to do everything that they can do with phones now, the iPhone in 2007 would have never been released. And our world would look different, right? So the moral of that story is that you do what you can. And then you take the next step and you do what you can. And I'll just mention this one little tool that I found, which is really good. It's actually been helping me with some goals that I have. And it's called Stick. And it's spelled Stickk, if I'm remembering right. You can find it on the App Store, and they've got a website. And what's really cool about it is when it comes to you setting a goal and you're wanting to really, engage in something and make something happen in your life. Yes, we can have a vision board. Yes, we can have goals. Yes, we can have all those things, and those are good. To keep that vision before you, that's great. And this is going to sound a little weird when I say this, but this works. Is you need to blackmail yourself. Okay? And this is what I mean by that. When I say you need to blackmail yourself, is you basically say, okay, this is my goal, this is what I want to achieve, but if I don't, this will be the result of what I do. I will do this thing. And it's got to be something that's really painful. So I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to keep this video politically correct. All right? If you're my friend, you probably know how I feel about this topic. But one of the options, there's a lot of different options within that app, and there's a lot of different ways you could do this. I just like that app because it does everything kind of for me. Is that, one of the topics that we have here in the world is the whole pro-life, pro-choice thing, right? Pro-life, pro-choice. Very divided in various parts of the country as far as what side of the aisle you stand on that. Stick actually has it so that, let's say you are let's say you're pro-life, as an example, and you set a goal that you want to make something happen by a certain date, or you want to develop a certain habit, and it's got accountability and everything set into it. If you don't achieve that goal, it'll actually donate your money. You get to decide how much money. It'll donate money to the pro-choice people. Or vice versa. If you're pro-choice and you make the goal and you don't achieve it, it'll donate money that you decide to pro-life. Now, depending on how much of a motivator that is in your life, that's a big deal for a lot of people. That might be your motivator. It could be something else. So the key, though, is that you create the right kind of things in your life to help take your life to the next level. And I'll end this video with this one thing. There's 2 events coming up. One is here in January on the 21st. It's going to be an amazing event. If you're a business owner, we're going to have a lot of networking, and we're going to have a lot of things that will really help people take their business to the next level and take action. Okay? If you want more information about that, shoot me a private message and I can shoot that to you. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be really, really cool. Okay? That's actually an event that I'm hosting. It's going to be down in Chesterfield at the DoubleTree. The other thing, though, is another event that's going to be at a facility called Medici that's here in St. Louis. But the event, the lady that's putting it on, her name is Lisa Jenkins, and she's actually bringing a lot of speakers in. I'm very honored I get to be one of those people. And that's going to be in March, and if you want information on that, shoot me information, and I'll make sure you get information on that coming up, because she's going to have tickets for that available very soon. But that whole event and all the speakers from all over the country that she's bringing in, they are going to be keying in on how to take action to take the different parts of your life to the next level. So I'm really excited about that event. Anyway, so guys, it's Wednesday, it's hump day, right? We're halfway through the week. But I'm going to share something with you. The last thing I'm going to share with you is something that I do with my son, Evan. He's 8 years old, and I'll teach my other girls this as they get older, right? And I teach this to Evan, and I love it. And it's this. I'll say this to my son. I'll say, Evan, say it with me. And he'll say this back to me. I like myself, I'm awesome. Every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. And I'll ask him, Evan, how much do we love you? And he'll open his arms as wide as he can. And he says, this much. And then I'll ask him, how much does your little baby sister Grace, he's like 1.5 years old, how much does she love you? And he's like, this little much. And then I'll ask him, Evan, what do we do when we make mistakes? And he says, keep moving forward. And then I will ask him, Evan, if we can't do everything, he'll repeat back to me, Dad, we can do something. And I'll say, do you know why? And he'll tell me, because God loves me and I'm awesome. So I teach that to him, and he says that every single day. So I would encourage you that I would say those same words to you, and I encourage you to have a fantastic day. Have a great day, guys.